Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new series in Mashinky. Now, as much as this game is still largely in development, in early access, it is still very much playable. And a fourth era is coming to us on October 6th. So that will be interesting. But now we have three, and we're going to play on a mode as to where new eras won't just get thrown at us as we approach a certain time frame. We will actually have to earn our way into the new era. We'll have to purchase our way into the new era by way of whatever it needs us to. So, for instance, early Steam Age requires us to have 100 plank tokens and 100 coal tokens invested. Until we have that, we're going to be stuck with what we have, which is pretty much, just passengers at the time. So for the moment, we are going to connect several towns probably in this playthrough. I've been looking around the map. This is a custom map that I made with random settings, and just kind of messed around with it a little bit, and then randomly generated towns and stuff like that. So we're gonna go with what it's given us on this random map, and I've just called it New Custom. We could probably come up with a better name in the future for it, but for now it's called New Custom. I've started in pause mode because we have a $1,000 loan that we start out with, and as much as it would be fun to just have everything running around, we will start to lose money very quickly. So without further ado, let's get this underway. Now, I'm going to attempt we're going to probably spend quite a bit of money here, because I can tell you just by looking at this that this isn't going to work the way that we want it to. We're going to have to really pull out all the stops and get this, oops, too much, get this built up, because if we mess this up in the beginning, we'll go bankrupt, and that'll be the end of the series. And not the end of the series, but we'll have to start over. And as much as that would be probably preferable to a lot of people, I don't want to have to start over this early. Most people would say, well, if you have to start over, better early than later. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because I don't want to have to start over at all. And that's just how that is. I don't like having to restart because I made huge, unforgivable mistakes. That's not how I roll. Okay, so we're gonna do a number like this. Awesome. And as much as I don't want to roll over everything, I don't think we're going to have much of a choice here. Let's see. No, I didn't want to do all that. Why did you delete that? I didn't want you to delete that. I just wanted you to delete that other piece. Why would you just go and start deleting things? Don't just start deleting things. We're going to delete this. As I said, not to just start deleting things, and I go and just start deleting things. I have a reason that that I deleted that. I promise. There's a very good reason why I deleted that. I'm gonna get rid of this and this. I want this to go here. And this to do some kind of number like that's fine. And then that. We're gonna have to take out a loan right now, I can tell you. I'm gonna take out 100. And then we're gonna smash this down. I think we should put in right here. Will that be good? Will that work? Yes, that'll work. And then put this in. And then I don't know why I did that. I totally just messed that up. We can't afford to be wasting money. Listen, I don't have an explanation for you. I really don't have an explanation for you. Why I thought that was important to do that twice. We need to buy an engine and 2 cars, and as much as we have no money left at all. The orders are to go from here to here. We should start that now on high speed, and I need to borrow some more money. So I need to bam, and this will start that station out getting hefty passengers. And then, as much as this kind of sucks, decoration. We don't have any money. We will here in a second. That, because that will give us more catchment area for the town. Why it wasn't doing that when I clicked the station, I have no idea. But yeah, there's that. Alright, so now we got the reward for this. And we want to connect another town as quickly as possible to get some more money rolling in. So while that's running over there, we're gonna try and get this area shoveled out so that we can get some more stuff in here. Let's see. Fill this in. We don't have any money. Shortly. Okay, well, we have no money. Borrow a couple hundred. Let's see if we can. Because what I want to do is I want to connect 2 trains immediately. 2 different towns going into one. Because we just don't have the layout to do a loop. I mean, we can do a loop with these routes. It's just we don't. It wouldn't really be a loop. I mean, it would. It would go from here to here to here and then back, but it would all be going one direction, and it would require like two or three different trains. I want to at least get 2 trains on here, and that'll really start bringing in the cash. And if I can use this to my advantage, to our advantage, put that there, put this there, put this there, this there. I think that's good. Now I won't have to move the passengers around. Just like this. Engine, I need this, I need 1, 2 of those. And your orders are to go here and then to here. Go. Because there's already almost 150 passengers waiting, so well, there's no point in only putting 15 passengers on that train. As much as we're probably going to have to add another car on each one of these trains before the end of the episode. Now we need to start paying the loan back. Now that we've got got 2 trains established. We're gonna be making some pretty decent cash here fairly quickly. I hope this train doesn't have to wait too long. No, not too long at all. Okay, that's fine. As these trains spread out a little more, it'll be a little different. They shouldn't be really waiting for each other at all. Let's pay some more loan back. Let's pay a little bit more since we got the cash. We got $100 from quest income, and we're getting station income. We're at 324 cash tokens last year. So far this year, we've already got, it's already halfway through the year, we've got 230 cash tokens from stations. Well, that's passengers being dropped off. But yeah, it's not bad. The balance is plus 209 at the moment. I think that's just based on the yearly income. Okay, we're gonna pay back some more cash. We're getting 36 tokens on a drop off from that station to over there. Okay, so we get 36 per 30 passengers from these 2 stations, between these 2. We get 28.9 between these 2. These 2 are a little further away from each other. That's odd. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe the closer they are, the more money they make. I'd have thought the further away they were, but you never know. We're gonna have to be putting some, not yet, but very soon we will be needing to put, well, as soon as I upgrade this, probably. Get a waiting room, I'm gonna get it in here. Smash it in there. That station's gonna fill up to like 500 passengers really quickly. I guess we could ride around on these trains. As much as we're just trying to pay back the loan. Let's pay some more cash. Okay, that's dropped us below the initial $1,000 loan. We're about $950. Now we're at 900. I'm gonna leave the loan alone for right now. Just kind of see how things are going. Slow down for a second. Looks like it says Denver Western on the fuel car there, the coal car or whatever it is. As much as it's not using coal, it's just water. Around and see what we can find as far as logs and all that. I was looking at this. There's a sawmill here. We could bring logs from here and here and here and here and here and possibly even here. And there's another one down there. We could bring all those logs into this mill right here. And then into this toolworks. And as such, the coal mines, these coal mines, could also go into these toolworks. I am not afraid to make freight lines use the same tracks that passenger lines use, because it makes for a better network and less sloppiness looking around the map. So if you're curious or wondering, before I even start building, I will let you know that the network, for the most part, will pretty much use, if it needs to, if I have to cross passenger lines, I probably won't use a whole lot of bridges and tunnels. I will just connect them to those lines and then, you know, make spurs off of other directions that they need to go. So it will be completely networked. For the most part, it will be networked. I did notice though, for this little setup that we're talking about here, this track right here, The only connection this track is going to have to the log setup is the track that's going to be like around right here that spurs off, that's going to connect them together so that I can send them all the trains out of this one depot. So let's try and work on that. We might not get it all done during the we're going to run this on high speed so we have the money to do this. We might not get it all done before the end of the episode, but I'd like to give it a go. And I think that we're going to start with just 4 platforms because we're short on cash. And then, pretty sure this is what I was looking at. I have a specific thing in mind I was looking at. I'm hoping that it's going to work, otherwise this is going to be a complete waste of money. But I'm hoping. I know this is going to cost a bit. This one. So this one. What's this one? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I got rid of this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta get rid of that too. Down that. Okay, so start here. 3, 4. Start here. It's okay. So it's gonna be from here to here. We're just gonna borrow the money because we only need a few bucks. There it is. Oh no. No. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and level this out. Bring in the cash flow. You just bring the funds in. I'll bring the funds in faster than that. There we go. Okay. So as much as just need to wait. Actually, no, we're not going to wait. We'll just borrow it. There we go. Get rid of that. Money. Hopefully one of those still makes it before the... Yeah. Okay, there we go. come on, bring in the cash. We need some more cash. Like, fast, fast, fast. Like, what's going on, kids? Alright, tell you what we're gonna do. Hold off on this. You. We're gonna reverse. Go to the depot. While you're trying to sell me station extensions, I'm trying to pick on my trains. I'm gonna take another one of those. Go. I'll have to wait until he comes back from the other side on that one. This one can only hold 500 passengers because, you know, we can't get a. For a while, we're not. I'm gonna have to delete this road and, you know, build a road outward or whatever out around the town to make it connect together because. I need to get a waiting area in there to increase the load of passengers that can be held at that station. Right now, only 500 can be held, where 1,000 can be held at the other ones. I'm not paying attention. I need to get this train into the into the depot. Because there's mounds and mounds of passengers waiting. I almost want to know if I should put another one on there. Maybe, because these stations get 1,000 passengers apiece, so 60 is nothing. No, you can't do that. No. No, you can't do that. You're gonna have to skip stations or something. Yeah, I don't know what you were thinking. I'll switch you back in a second. Yeah, stop there. Reverse, orders, go to this station, start, go. Yeah, not exactly sure what they were thinking there, but they were definitely trying to do some shady stuff, for sure. That wasn't, we couldn't allow that. Glad I had signals in place, because if I didn't, that was a surefire way to crash. Rethink this. Maybe it'll work this way. That we can work with. Probably wondering, what is he doing? Well, I want to get over here to this other sawmill because it's a longer distance away, which means that they won't constantly be they won't be constantly overloading the wood production. Or the wood production. And I can actually... I'll have time between, you know, them... Oh, crap. We'll have time between episodes for what we're going to do and what we plan to set up without, you know, having to rush against the computer. As much as I don't mind rushing against the computer, this is a Let's Play series, and I would kind of like to, you know, kind of like to be easy about it. I don't want to go bankrupt, as I've said before. I really don't want to go bankrupt. That would suck. Because then we would have to start over, revert to a previous save that we would hope that would, you know, be in working condition up to the point that we are in the game. I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to do this. And so that's set up for the next episode, because we're not gonna do that this episode. But what I am going to do is I'm going to give you a ride on one of these trains, maybe both, at slow speed from one station to the next, and then when that one gets there, we'll pick up. All right, so it just depends. I'm gonna give you a ride on this train. Look out the window to the left. That's a nice shot of the lake. Yes, we can. We can look around. Sweet. This roller coaster train. That's what we should call it. Roller coaster train. Roller coaster train. We are in a split, but we're going to the left of the split. Alright, that was a nice ride. That was decent. This train's gonna leave, and this next one is going to show up, and that's probably gonna be the end of it. That's gonna be the end of it. Oh, look at that. That's a nice closing shot. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to catch up on the next one, to make sure you don't miss anything, hit that subscribe button. I have been Nexus for Nexus Gaming. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new series in Mashinky.